to What's Happening in SBC. We're your hosts, Abby Colvin and Shaquille Jefferson. This week's segment, I wanted to talk about something different that is not in the Shreveport-Bossier area. I wanted to explore into national parks around the U.S. that would be an exciting family trip. Yellowstone National Park, located in Wyoming, is a beautiful park that is fun for the whole family. There are 2 entrance points into the park. Visitors who travel through Cody to the East Gate will have access to the lower loop of the Yellowstone, which includes stops such as Old Faithful, Canyon Village, West Thumb, Geyser Basin, Norris Geyser Basin, Lake Village, Grant Village, and other stops as outlined in the National Park Services. Yellowstone National Park is nearly a 3,500 square mile wilderness recreation area atop a volcanic hotspot. Mostly in Wyoming, the park spreads into parts of Montana and Idaho too. Yellowstone features dramatic canyons, alpine rivers, lush forests, hot springs, and gushing geysers, including its most famous Old Faithful. It's also home to hundreds of animal species, including bears, wolves, bison, elk, and antelope. If you are wondering if you can stay in Yellowstone, they provide hotels and campgrounds. There are also many hotels in Cody that are available for you to stay in. Aside from just seeing the beautiful park, you can also eat at their restaurants inside the park and shop at their gift shops. For private, non-commercial vehicles, a 7-day pass to Yellowstone National Park costs $35 a vehicle and does not include entrance into the park. An annual Yellowstone Park Pass costs $70 a vehicle. Money from the entrance fee goes towards park-specific projects, including road repairs, monitoring, and mitigation of park resources like campgrounds, upgrades, rehabilitation of park structures, and among other things. If you are in the military, you're in luck. Active military receive free annual park passes for themselves and their dependents when they show a military ID. If you decide to visit the park, you will get a chance to experience passing through the Yellowstone River. You can then go through a historic trail and turn south into the Paradise Valley, headed straight for Yellowstone National Park. Waiting to see Old Faithful is definitely one of the highlights at Yellowstone. The geyser spouts off about every 90 minutes, give or take. Everyone waits with bated breath as the geyser usually has a few false starts. There is ample seating for those who wait to see and lots of walking space around the boardwalk. There are plenty of other exciting activities to experience at Yellowstone. For more information, you can visit the National Park website at www.yellowstonenationalpark.org. Okay, Shaquille, have you ever been to Yellowstone National Park?
I've never been. I've heard a lot about it, and I've seen pictures of everything in the park, but I've never been. I've always wanted to go.
Yeah, I've never went as well, but after researching it and seeing all the pictures, I feel like it'd be a really good family trip, and I need to go.
Definitely. I feel like the climax of the trip will be the geyser. Like, that's the best
the Old
part.
Faithful and all the animals.
The elks and everything.
Yeah, it's really pretty.
Well, Abby, I did a science experiment with my niece, and I would like to show you that. Hello, welcome. And I'm joined today by a very, very, very special guest, my niece, Malaysia Jefferson. How are you doing today, Malaysia?
I'm good.
That's good. And today we're going to be making magic milk. Yes, you heard me right, magic milk. This isn't just like the regular milk in your refrigerator. This one has its very own built-in rainbow. We are also going to show you how to turn this neat trick into a rainbow art. Okay, the ingredients you're going to need for this project is a plate, about a cup of milk, food coloring, any color of your choice. We have red, blue, green, and what's that one?
Yellow.
Right. And you're going to need some dish detergent, not much, but that much, a Q-tip, a plate, and to make the art, you're going to need some note cards. We just cut a single note card into 2. All right. First things first, we're going to add the milk.
Okay, that's no shot.
That's okay. The second, we're gonna add the food coloring. Now, which color do you want to add first?
Yellow.
Yellow. Okay. Drop a yellow into it. You have to squeeze it. There we go. One more and one more. There we go. All right. I'm gonna add some red. Let me add some red to it.
Maybe squeezing.
There.
Now blue. There.
All right.
Now green.
Green. Okay.
I was squeezing.
And one more. Add one more right here. It needs a little color right there. There we go. Okay. And then you're going to take the Q-tip and dip it into some dish detergent, like so. And with the Q-tip, you're going to dip the Q-tip into the milk, and that's what's going to make the rainbow. You want to dip the Q-tip into the milk? All right. Go. You got to put it into the... And you see how it moves and makes the rainbow? Now swirl it around a little. There we go. Well, let's stop before it gets all greeny and stuff, you know, and slimy. Okay, now we're going to turn the rainbow into art. So we're going to take the note card, and you're going to dip it. Just, yep. Let's get the other side, too, so we make sure it's, like, fully covered.
Oh.
Like, yeah, that's cool. That's nice. You want to do one more? Want to dip one more? All right. Let's get it over here where there's some red and yellow.
Red, yellow.
And boom, just like that, art is made.
And that one.
And that is how you make magic milk, and that is how you can turn the rainbow from your magic milk into art that you can keep for forever. Wasn't that nice, Malaysia?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Can you wave bye?
Bye.
So Shaquille, so what causes the coloring to move throughout the milk rather than being mixed in the milk with the swirl of the Q-tip?
Well, the detergent lowers the surface tension of the liquid so that the food coloring can move freely throughout the milk. The detergent reacts with the proteins in the milk, altering the shape of the molecules inside of the milk, and which is how the detergent lifts dirt off of dirty dishes, basically. That's the science behind that. And eventually equilibrium is reached, but the swirling of the colors continues even after you put the detergent with the Q-tip inside of the milk because of the molecules and everything inside of the milk.
That's interesting. So what was your favorite part of this experiment?
Mine is doing it with my beautiful niece, who's everything.
She's so cute.
The one thing that I really like about this experiment is that all the ingredients are household items that you can find in your house, and you can do it anytime or any place you feel like it.
So can you explain to me like how this experiment all works?
Okay. Well,
and how milk is very important for this experiment?
The milk is very important because milk consists of different types of molecules, including fats, proteins, vitamins, and minerals, which is going to play a key factor in the experiment and which causes the rainbow effect of the food coloring inside of the milk.
Okay, cool. So why do you use dish detergent for this experiment?
The reason we use dish detergent is because when you introduce the detergent to the milk, several things happen at once. The detergent lowers the surface tension of the liquid so that the food coloring can move throughout the milk. The detergent reacts with the proteins in the milk, altering the shape of those molecules and setting them in motion. Okay.
So next on what's happening in SBC, I wanted to talk about hidden gems in the Shreveport-Bossier area. The R.W. Norton Art Gallery is an amazing museum some may not know about. The Norton Art Gallery displays collections of iconic American and European art and rare books in a museum surrounded by lush gardens. The art gallery houses an exceptional collection of art spanning more than 4 millennia. Since its opening in 1966, the museum has become particularly well known around the country for its impressive collections of works by those titans of Western art, Frederick Remington and Charles M. Russell. The Norton Art Gallery is a teaching museum that uses the art to encourage community participants in the thoughtful interpretations and discussions. In the early 1920s, Richard W. Norton became one of the discoverers of the Rodessa oil field in North Louisiana. Over time, Mr. Norton's wife and son began to amass a significant collection of fine art. In 1946, to honor Mr. Norton and for the benefit of the community, Richard W. Norton Jr. and his mother, Mrs. Richard Norton, created the R.W. Norton Art Foundation. The foundation eventually established the Norton Art Gallery, basing its initial collection upon donations from the acquisitions of the Nortons. Today, due to the ongoing efforts of the Board of Control and the Foundation's work, the Art Gallery's offerings continue to expand, grow, and contribute to their community. The Norton Art Gallery is a gorgeous hidden gem located in Shreveport that everyone should try to visit. So, Shaquille, have you ever been to the Norton Art Gallery?
I haven't. I've heard about it though. Have you ever been?
Yes, I've been a few times. I did my senior pictures there, and it's really pretty.
Okay. Well, since you've been, what was your favorite piece at the museum, or like your favorite thing at the museum?
My favorite like art piece, there was this Marilyn Monroe like sculpture, and I loved that. There was a bunch of paintings I like. The garden's beautiful. It's a really pretty place.
I have to go check that out.
Yeah, you'll have to go
look
see.
into that.
For more information, you can visit the Norton Art Gallery's website at www.rwnaf.org. You can also contact them by calling 318-865-4201.
Well, Abby, our producer made some soup, some broccoli cheese soup,
Ooh.
and yeah, we have a video of that, so let's check that out. Doesn't that look amazing?
Yeah, it looks so
looks
good.
on the video. Now,
I'm
the
hungry.
great thing about this soup is that this recipe, we're going to show you how you can make it with lactose-free milk as
Oh.
well. And
For
which
people
is-
that are lactose
yeah,
intolerant.
that's really good. Like myself, because I can't dairy. It doesn't agree with me at all.
I feel that.
And but this is also a great thing for people who want the soup, and it's a great recipe for them to, as we go into the fall, to
Yeah.
make at any time. You can also keep the recipe the same, or you can do it how we showed you with the dairy-free products and everything. For this recipe, you're going to need 4 tablespoons butter, 1 onion chopped, 1 pound frozen broccoli, 2 cups chicken broth, 1 cup cheddar cheese or a nut-based cheese if you like, 2 cups of milk or almond milk, 1 tablespoon of garlic powder, salt to taste, and 6 tablespoons of flour and 1 cup of water if needed. This recipe, it's really quick. It's simple. It's very, very, very easy.
Yeah, so have you ever tasted a soup with like non-dairy ingredients?
I've actually tasted both the normal way and then one with like the non-dairy. Now it is a difference in taste, but not like a major.
That was my
notice.
next question, was
Oh.
if there was a difference in taste.
Well, I guess it's because you're using the almond milk or the nut-based cheese. It'll just if you like the taste of that, you'll like the taste of this.
Okay,
So
I'll have to try that.
Yeah.
Besides the milk, what else can you like substitute in the recipe or add?
Our producer, she actually put carrots in hers.
Okay.
The nut-based cheese instead of like regular dairy cheese. If you're allergic to almonds, but you can still drink milk, you can use like goat milk. I don't know
Like
how
soy
that,
milk or something,
Yeah, I don't know
yeah.
how that goes, but it's worth
have
a
to
shot.
try it.
You can do stuff like, or you can just add certain things that you feel will make it better to make it your own or unique.
Okay, and this recipe, how much can it like feed for a family?
This recipe can feed about 8. About
Eight?
8. If you stretch it, maybe 10.
Maybe 10.
But about 8, it'll last.
Okay.
So Abby, what was your favorite part of the show?
I think my favorite part of the show today was the little milk experiment. I'll have to try that with my little cousins. How about you?
Me, I would have to say the soup. The soup looks so
good.
I'm going to ask her if she has some more left.
Yeah, I'm not a big fan of dairy either, so I'll have to try that too.
Definitely. Try with the milk. It's even better. It's even better.
And how about Yellowstone?
That's
we
on
have
my
to visit. Bucket list now.
We have to go.
Yep.
After this, we're going to plan a trip. Good message. We're going to plan a trip to Yellowstone.
Alrighty, y'all. So this was all for today on What's Happening in SBC. We're your hosts, Abby Colvin and Shaquille Jefferson. Until next time.